Just like Jimi Hendrix, one of my favorite artists of all time is Bob Dylan. For years, I've had his records on repeat. His lyrics and songwriting can take you away to another world. Now in this video, I want to share with you a perfect example of this. It's a simple song, very minimal production, but it's had a huge impact. So grab your guitar and let's dive into this Mr. Tambourine Man guitar lesson. Now this is going to be an easy version to play here. We've got a capo on the 3rd fret. So if you want to play along with the recording, capo up on the 3rd fret. Then we're going to play in the key of D. Now if you don't have a capo, you can still play this. It's just going to sound slightly lower. You can learn the chords, but if you want to go right along with the recording, capo on the 3rd fret. Now we're going to use 3 chords. That's it. We've got a D, which is from the 4th string down, open 2, 3, 2. Then a G, which uses all 6 strings, 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. And then an A from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 2, open. So we've got D, G, and A. Now if you want to play it exactly like Bob Dylan, he actually drop tunes the 6th string. So I have another lesson explaining that. It's a little bit more advanced. In this, I'll just show you the easiest way to get playing it in standard tuning. So we've got the D, the G, and the A. Next, let's talk about the strumming pattern. It's going to sound like this. It's a simple 2-beat pattern. We're going to go down, down, up, down, up. It uses a combination of 8th notes and 16th notes. We'll play 8th notes to start with the 2 downs, 1 and then on beat 2, we have 16th notes. We're going to go 2 E and A. So it's 1 and E and A, right? So 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that can go through the entire song. Okay, so let's start with that first part there. That's the chorus. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Okay, we're going to start on the G chord. So even though the song's in the key of D, the chorus starts on the 4 chord G. We're going to go G to A, D to G. Okay? Then we'll go D to G and then finish with a bar of A. So all of these chords, except for that last A chord, last 2 beats. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. 3, 4. Okay, then it repeats exactly the same, but what we're going to do is make that last A chord only 2 beats. It's going to be a 2-4 measure. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, same as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, then go back to D. Okay? So you just follow the melody there. It's going to go, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you. So see that last A there was just a little shorter. 1, 2, then D. So that's the first part, and if you've struggled to understand the fretboard like this for rhythm and lead, then go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. This is going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales that unlock the fretboard for rhythm and lead. And in fact, all 3 of these chords that we learned in this song are on that page as well, so you can see those in chord diagrams. They're also the same chords that relate to unlocking the neck. It's going to be one of the most useful PDFs you've ever seen for understanding the fretboard, and I put it all on one page. You can get it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. All right, next what I'm going to do is add in the strumming pattern. So just to review that, down, down, up, down, up. Here's what it sounds like. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you. All right, so there are some cool little licks, and I'll show you those. You hear, for example, like at the top of this song, you hear this. So Bob would do these little moves where he would take off the middle finger there on the D chord. So that's on the first string, and it would become open. So he'd go. See that? So that's called a D sus2 chord. So you got the D major and then the D sus2. 1 and 2 E and so it'd go. If I applied it with the strumming pattern, down, down on the D, then take that middle finger off and go up, down, and then on the last up, put it back on. So. Sometimes he would also go the other direction, and instead of lowering the melody there, he would raise it up to a D sus4. So these are all just little moves off of still a D chord. He would do this. So that would be on the and of 1. 1 and 2 E and Okay, so sus, then to the D natural, then to the sus2. So that's getting all three. He has a little melody in there. And you'd hear that often at the end of the chorus. So like, jangle morning, I come following you. From there, we have the verse section. And this is just a little bit different. It starts on the G, it goes. Okay, so that's gonna go G to A, then D, G. 3 times, D to G. Then A, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here it is one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, D, G. Then to A, 2, 3, 4. Now there are times throughout the song where Bob Dylan just kind of starts extending the lyrics, and when he does that, he's just doing more of the D to G there throughout the verses. But the basic idea is like, take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind. Da, 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 da. Right? And then when he extends it, it sounds like this. Da, 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 with all memory and fate. Right? He's just like kind of extending that. And then with the melody, he changes to the A. So you have to listen for those variations that come later in the song. But again, using your ear and being able to hear like when it goes to the A chord sort of at the end of the phrase, and then you go back to, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me, back to the chorus section. So it's just the verse and the chorus. Those are the 2 parts you need to know, and they come in and out throughout the entire song. Keep practicing, and if you want to understand the fretboard for rhythm and lead so you can play songs like this faster and just not waste years spinning your wheels with guitar, then go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. It's completely free. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.